First and foremost, I'd like to thank everyone who's been a part of my subscribers and has actively been involved in discussing matters of importance to Australia. And I thank everyone for helping me develop this group. I believe I've gotten 9 subscribers altogether, and I hope I can reach by 100 by the end of this year. I really enjoy this, and I think that one day I hope my goals at least are that I can be one of those talk show hosts that really represent the average Australian. Now, what do I want to talk about today? Well, today I want to talk about Peter Dutton and his own condemnation of Qantas CEO and various other big business companies for trying to support same-sex marriage. Now, generally speaking, I don't really see same-sex marriage as an issue or issue that should be given as much media attention as it is right now. I support it because I believe it is the right thing. Equality, that LGBT people deserve to live their lives as they choose to. So long as you do not interfere with the way I live my life, I believe the same should apply to everyone. However, I believe that same-sex marriage is not the bygone or end all. There are other issues that should be focused on, like the increased depression, suicide rate amongst LGBT people, poverty in the LGBT group, and etc. and etc. And safe schools has a way of affecting or mitigating it. Now, what I'm talking about is Peter Dutton. Now, Peter Dutton's speech or discussion that the ABC reports and a lot of his comments are primarily to shirt front or to force himself into the spotlight. The Liberal Party has been trying to look for alternatives to Malcolm Turnbull, and because they recognize that they're going to be, they're likely, not certainly, likely to lose the next election. And while that is a good thing, if Peter Dutton does come into power, there's going to be a lot of shifting within the coalition, and it's not going to push the country further to the right. Bill Shorten himself has taken up policies that not even John Howard would espouse, and this will just make him turn into Tony Abbott 2.0. So altogether, so that's the main reason why I'm talking about this. Because while the ABC does report it, and it does discuss the fact that there's a possible leadership challenge in the near future, they don't go into much detail. Now, why has the coalition chosen Peter Dutton, a man who nearly lost his seat last election? Well, first and foremost, they recognize that while Malcolm Turnbull does have appeal to the general population, he doesn't have as much appeal as he used to because he's moved too far to the right. They can't choose Juliet Bishop because the coalition has a very strong racially insensitive, sexist base, and those generally turn up to vote. Oh no, they don't turn up to vote, but they have a very strong influence in steady areas. So altogether, I think that while Peter Dutton's comments are deplorable, we must never deny the fact that he's doing it for a very good reason. He's trying to postpone himself into demonstrate that he's an appropriate leader and can lead the Liberal Party. Now, a lot of people might wonder, what is my policies or what do I believe in? Well, I just spoke about my LGBT rights. I believe that we should not stop until every single member of our nation is given the opportunity they deserve and wish to live by. We must lift the underclass, and we must lift those who have been marginalized, and allow us to foster an environment that's cohesive, efficient, and continues to grow. I do sometimes wonder, though, if any group of individuals, any politician has a vision for Australia. And if nothing else, Peter Dutton is not a visionary per se, but a man that knows how to follow the rules of his own party. Altogether, I'm going to leave it to my viewers to decide whether Peter Dutton's comment is a facade, whether he actually believes in it, and why he's choosing to act in such a manner. If you disagree with me, please comment and subscribe.